40-year-old man first. So, you know, that was my comeback.
Okay, go on.
Okay, I'm gonna. I have a question. If,
Oh, wait,
if
and he shot at me beforehand too. So I mean, he deserved it. Sorry, Mickey, go.
gentlemen, we
Hey
also.
guys, if you're speaking over there, please keep it down.
Brief side note: if we ever get into twatter beef, I say that we always keep twatter beef on twatter. We are never that group that starts shooting over twatter. For instance, Marty could have easily clapped back and said that, you know, OTT's a MySpace gangster. I mean, that would have been kind of harsh against you. I'll be honest.
Well, he already shot beforehand, so the shots have already happened.
Oh.
Yeah. And then when he went to go and rob me, and the cop showed up, and then he stopped trying to rob me because he had a gun to my head. He took off, and then that's when I twatted out something about like I said something about them like stealing shit or whatever it was. And then and then he went on Twitter and then called me an old man. Then I called him a TikTok gangster, which is something that Dex called him many years ago. And then he drove back to where I was and then shot me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am so happy that you are alive. If you need me to check up on the wound at all at any time, I am a doctor. Not a good one, but a doctor nonetheless.
He didn't even want to shoot you, and he didn't even get to rob you. But you twatted out that he came back and shot you.
No. So basically what happened is we hit the laundromat. We hit it with Sly's crew, okay? We went there. We did this whole Bugstars plan, which worked very, very well. Eugene walked in on us while we were doing it. And then Eugene was floating around the whole time, peeking over the corner and speaking to cops. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say he snitched because I don't think he knew exactly who it was unless he heard somebody else's voice, because I was masked up and I was talking like a hillbilly, sounded nothing like me. But as soon as that finished, when we went back over to Sly's house, Marty, Forehead, and Ming were already set up in the area. So once we got there, they started shooting at us, literally. Like, we got there, all of a sudden we were getting shot at. We had no idea what was going on. We thought it was locals.
You got shot where?
I legitimately thought it in front of Sly's house when we were going to deposit the dongle. So we get shot
Fudge?
at Fudge.
Did you get
What
the
the
dongle
fuck?
secured?
There, or they were already there. Yeah, we got the dongle. It's secured.
What dongle
It was a
was
yellow
it?
one. It was a yellow. So we have a blue and a yellow to trade. So when we got there, they started shooting. We thought it was locals. Then his next door neighbor, Wong, and then there was another group of people. I think it was Jack and a couple of others that were standing on roofs. And then that's when I heard it was Marty, Forehead, and Ming. When I went over to check out my boys, I was still wearing the Bugstar stuff. So they had already dipped. I went home, got changed, put on my Thriller jacket, then my head popped. I woke back up. I got in my car from here. I went back over to Fudge. When I went back to Fudge, all the boys were laid out. So they had shot down Dee Dee, Sly, I think Jason, a few people were all shot down. I was like, okay, what the fuck? I went to go put them in the car, but they told me the ambulance was on the way, so I let them be. As the ambulance was showing up, I was speaking to Wong. Then Marty drives up and sees me on the side of the road, holds me up, tells me to put my fucking hands up. I was like, Marty, like, what are you doing, man? So I put my hands up. He goes to go into my pockets. As he's doing that, now the police are showing up. The police show up. Marty stops trying to rob me, jumps into the car with Ming and Forehead, and dips. That's when I twatted out to him, like, what the fuck are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then he called me a 40-year-old, and then I called him a TikTok gangster. Within 5 minutes of that, I'm having a conversation with Wong. He drives up, and he says something to me like OT, and then bow, and he domes me. And then that was that. I hadn't seen him since. That's exactly how it happened verbatim. By the way, JP and Marty have been robbing and shooting sanitation workers nonstop. So they have a ton of heat on them right now. Like, everybody wants them.
Interesting.
I didn't retaliate. We didn't go into cars and try and hunt them. I didn't even talk like really any more shit. I just let it go because I didn't want to escalate things. I mean, I know it's already escalated, but I really want us to just stay focused on getting these dongles and getting our hands on guns.
I fucking love it. That's the priority. The purple dongle number one, gun number two.
We do not go to war off this.
Yeah, agreed.
We just ignore these.
I love you for that. Yeah, this is some dumb. I agree, OTT. This is some dumb shit. And listen, I'll take care of the the wound. I'll make sure it doesn't, get infected. I'm happy you're alive.
Thank you. Good to be alive. And it's good to see all of you.
How do we?
Missed you.
What are the biggest things we need to cover in this meeting? Now that we
Okay.
have so many fucking people here.
How much people are going to be contributing a week to us? We need money. Like when I hear shit like Dragon's got $250,000 in his bank account, I almost shit my pants. Yeah, he's rich. Material rich. I will be soon too. But in the meantime, we need to start siphoning some money out of all these company members, because if they want to reap the benefits of being part of the company with our connections, the blueprints and shit we get, all this stuff, protection, a family, they need to contribute. The four of us cannot build all of this on our own. We've done a fantastic job to build out the infrastructure. Now it's up to them to help us continue to build it upwards.
100%
We need
agreed.
to do that.
And I think we listen, so that you guys aren't the bad guy. I think it is best if it comes from me, as in I'm the one who collect. Like, I mean, I'll give the money, to you guys or whatever, but I mean, like, have me be the one who officially collects, because also out of good faith, they know that I often, sit out of jobs and stuff.
Fair enough. I think,
And
I'm
it
down.
also, like, I think I'm, a little bit of a softer person. So let me sort of tank that unfortunate, thing.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that. The other thing that we
Regional
need to
managers.
discuss. Oh yeah, regional managers. Sly, he's probably here by now. So we got to introduce the regional managers. And also Sly was asking me exactly what his duties are. So we need to figure out exactly what we're going to do with the managers.
Okay.
This is what I think for the regional managers, okay? You guys want to know how we should see them? I was reading some shit about companies the other day. And I'm telling you, these regional managers, we need to treat them like project managers, man. So they will set out to lead whatever we tell them to lead. So for example, right now,
I actually kind of like project manager better.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
We got
that's what I thought we were going for, right? So we want them to lead certain divisions, and then they
Exactly.
relay the information back to us.
So for example, right now,
Just wish Perez was here, man.
KJ is taking care of weed, correct? So he's a project manager at that shit, and we let him roll, do whatever he wants to do with that, correct?
Pharmaceuticals.
And then
Pharmaceutical.
somebody else like Perez, he wants to do moonshine. So what's the problem with just saying he's a project manager for that shit? You get what I'm saying? It can be small. It can be a combination of small things together, or one big operation that they need to focus on. Correct?
Yeah, and as new things pop up, we can either promote new project managers, or proven project managers can bring them under their, portfolio.
Exactly.
Fucking shit.
And then I know I feel like that's what they build up. So somebody like KJ obviously has proven that he can run the weed game. So if we have something bigger in the future that we want to run,
Correct.
and you want it to
Meth,
go in that way,
cocaine.
yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
You guys get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah, like for
I like-
example, I think somebody like Perez and even Sly are capable of doing the same thing, but in our circle at the moment, and this is like to remove CSAT bias. You guys need to see that. Okay, if you think KJ can handle the new project, he should be the man to do it. You get what I mean? That's the only way. We have to vote and see, which people
he's
are.
earned-
That's what I mean, bro.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
would happen, right? So if meth were to be a thing tomorrow, the four of us would then vote for somebody to be the project manager for it, correct? Then after that, let the guy handle it, and then they'll give us money as soon as it's profitable.
Okay.
I don't know about these assets though. Now the assets, I think today, we need to set it out and just say out exactly what projects they want to work with. Correct? Is that something that we should propose to them, or are we going still with this whole? There's a business division, security division. What's happening with that, Mickey? Because we can't sound clueless out there.
My opinion right now is that they each run the same type of stuff, just either together or at different hours.
I think it's just that there is a small subdivision that we literally just call business,
It's
like biz dev team, and that is the only thing that is a note about biz dev team is we're clean. That's the only difference that separates
Okay,
us.
that's perfect then. So everybody's under the
Biz
company.
dev it's me, Breckers, Winter, and whoever else wants to do clean
Yeah,
work.
I like
Our
that. I love
Chad
that. I
wants
love
to as
that.
well.
Because it's easier to pick out who's illegal because everybody kind of wants to be illegal. And then people that are going to run biz dev, they just have to be clean and they automatically under you.
I would expect like Yeah, like 3/4 are going to be,
Yeah,
illegal.
exactly. Correct. Okay. I think that's fine, man. I think once you're able to create the business, then that's when we'll see if who can have titles within the company and whatnot, or if we just have to keep that separate. Yeah.
I would imagine the official listed company is going to list me as CEO
Correct.
and Breckers as some other position, and whoever else is clean, and that's probably it.
Yeah.
It might be that we can have you out but again, this is like, that's not an ego thing. That's literally just whatever's filed in the city hall.
I mean,
Just
it's
on the
smart
books.
anyway. If you're gonna stay clean, right? Have you guys seen the new legislation? We need somebody clean.
No, what's the new legislation? Wait,
You
what is
need
this?
you need to read up on it. It's on
What,
the.
what does it entail?
So essentially, if you're a felon, you cannot own a business. If you're
Dude, I
doing
literally just
jobs, you need
guessed.
to
I guessed.
wear the
Dude,
appropriate
that was
attire,
so smart
or
of
it's
you.
$1,000 fine. If
What?
you get,
Okay.
I think,
Oh, shit.
3
Wait,
strikes
how-
on your
wait.
car.
There's
Are
a
you
Fall
telling me
Guy
that's going to be
stream in my
traffic,
background.
like, fashion court, literally?
Yes, literally.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be the greatest fashion lawyer ever. I'm so
What
excited.
the fuck
Yes.
is going
well,
on?
Here's the other thing. If your vehicle, anybody's vehicle, it's a 3-strike system. If it's caught in any type of, felony crime type shit, they are destroying your car. It's getting crushed.
Oh,
3 strikes, you're
fuck
out.
yeah!
It's
I
done.
know. I mean, that's God, that's awful, guys.
Okay.
Oh my, Mickey Sinclair, think that's fucking horrible, and I'm so upset by that.
So okay, guys. So these assets, right? Are you sure you guys want to essentially give them a gang tax? Oh, can we
Sorry.
like-
What do you mean? What the gang tax? Are you talking about the actual
like the weekly thing that
quota?
Otata brought up? Yeah.
I think a quota is a very good idea. Me personally, I prefer that we do some sort of quota because they've been literally asking us to give us stuff, but we
Correct.
don't.
What's the number?
make it
What's
small.
let's agree on the number.
It could be something small.
Alright,
It
5K
literally
a
could be-
week?
per week.
5K a week. I mean, that's
5K
fucking
per week,
nothing,
done.
dude. That's literally 1 grime run or 1 hour of G6 senior buns, like 2 hours of that. It's fucking nothing.
Should we ask for an initial buy-in that's more than the 5K?
I don't think so.
No.
I think
No.
they've bought in with their efforts.
I
But
think
I also think
5K.
that we should, instead of cash as well, they can do the equivalent in circuit boards.
this is the only
So
thing.
one of the-
Okay, this is the only thing that I see a problem with it. Okay. Once again, we at some point will be the city's most hated, and we're trying to go and break that cycle. Correct? Right.
Yeah, but I think that's going to happen regardless.
I-
with
I-
me,
I know.
You and Ray.
Exactly. The 3 of us, Mickey, you need to save us. So
He has
that's
been saving us. Thank
exactly.
God.
That's your first task.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know you guys butt heads with me on some of this stuff, but if you just listen to me, sometimes on some important calls, I can make it so that the city does not hate us.
I mean, I did earlier. Remember? I said I'm willing to give you the ability to negotiate for us because I know that you want that role, and I understand that we all negotiate and we argue differently. We all go for something different, But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, my opinion stands. If you are a board member and you want to do something, I think the rest of us should allow you to do that. And that's just my opinion, right? Especially
No,
if
I
you're
agree.
passionate about it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, if I requested that I want to be like I want to do something and you guys tell me no, I mean, unless there's a really good reason for it, I'd be confused,
Okay. We've kept them waiting long enough. We have some important stuff to cover with them.
Wait.
Let's run it. Let's go.
Okay. Just remember, we need to make sure this tax thing or this contribution thing doesn't become something people weaponize against us. You know what I mean?
Okay, and agreed. And one thing, I'll work on that. One thing that I think is also really important when we're meeting with all of them, this is something I've learned because I used to not be good about this. We back each other up in front of all of them. If you have an issue with another board member,
absolutely.
we
Oh,
talk
that's
about
a
it amongst ourselves. When we are with the assets and anyone else, we back each other up. And even if we strongly disagree with it, we don't. Whatever we do not disrespect each other in front of the assets.
I
We
feel
handle our shit on our own, 4 of us.
exactly, and I think
That's a great
for
thing.
this gang tax. I'll be honest with you, since we're the company, you can just say it's for fucking company events, bro. Fuck it. bonding
some good
activities and
fucking-
shit. You know, going for a
I
fucking
mean, we
beer.
could literally tell them, dude, it's for butt coins, so that we can get more mining racks, so that we can continue to get more shit.
Fuck, or whatever.
I mean-
We'll see how it goes.
The fuck is that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was
Guy
that?
in
The red?
red, is that Sly?
It might be Sly. It might be Sly.
It's time.
Do you have any food?
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually gonna need a little bit. If I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna pass out.
Well, I'm already passing out.
Slide.
Hello, y'all.
Anybody got some food, guys?
Yeah, the door's open.
Left some food on the table here.
Oh, thank you. Amazing.
Hey, what's up, Ray? Looking
If
good,
any
looking
food is
good.
on the
Thank
table.
Oh, thank you so much, Swan.
Oh my
Hey,
God,
who's this guy laying down here?
Oh, he climbed through
He's
the
an
window, so I
intruder.
knocked him out.
Yeah, but we killed him.
Dragon's
Someone-
customer.
Climbed in the window.
Fucking hell.
Huh.
Yeah, something like that. I'll leave more food here.
Thank you.
Do you have something to
I'm
drink?
just a delivery girl.
Fuck this spam emote on screen.
You're more than that.
Do you guys want me to calm down that spam on the window chat? Hold on, I got you.
All right, everyone, welcome to the house.
Christ.
Anybody?
But it's all good. We can go without it.
What about Damien?
Show emote
This is
cooldown.
everyone who's awake right now. I've
It'll
told
be
everybody this is the only
every-
people that are awake. Everyone else has been
Every
notified
90
there's a
seconds
meeting
now.
in case they do wake up and they want to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Every 2 minutes.
Okay. Very good. Let's get it started.
Damien who?
He's one of our new material guys. He's awesome.
Are we?
Is he officially in the company yet? He is, right? Because I
Yes,
got
he's
docs for
yeah,
him.
he's
Yeah.
signed.
Alright,
Yep, he's
alright.
signed and everything.
Feel like
I wish
this
he could
place
be
is
here,
too
but I
tight.
think he might be potentially stuck in the train.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to start it
So,
off? Mickey.
About that Super Bowl. Oh, sorry. Oh, you want me to start?
Taylor Swift.
All right, everyone, by the way, we're
How
gonna be
about them
whispering, so
Chiefs,
do-
huh?
if you- Make sure everyone's whispering, right? Please. Speak
What?
louder.
Oh, whisper.
Wait.
I don't know if
Stand
I
on
can
each
hear
other.
very well for whispering. Is it okay if I
Should we-
speak at normal volume?
Do you guys think we
Normal
should
shit.
go
I
to
think we
like
should
the
go
bowl
somewhere.
or some shit? Like, should we go somewhere else?
You should go somewhere else.
I agree.
Oh, I
Somewhere
got my
where-
razor.
It's here.
What's
I don't
here?
know who's hearing in here. Like, who's listening?
I mean, the problem is there could be literally someone on the roof right now.
Big
and-
brother.
And they could hear
Yeah,
everything.
that would be a problem.
Yeah.
That
Guys,
would be a
there's no
problem.
way they can listen through the
Yes, they
roof.
can.
No,
That's
they
a roof,
absolutely
guys.
can.
Yes,
These
they
are
can.
paper thin walls. They are paper
Paper
thin.
mache.
Fuck it. Let's just go somewhere else then. Who
Yeah,
cares?
let's go somewhere.
You know, we haven't
What
started
about-
yet.
why
what
don't we-
about-
why don't we
I know,
go-
I know, I know.
Why don't we
Life
go to the
Invader.
basement?
We should go Life
Yeah.
Invader.
There is.
Just
Or
go
the
to the
basement,
basement.
we're all here. Guys, as soon as we try to go somewhere else,
Okay,
there's a million
basement-
cars, and
basement
then
could
someone's
work.
gonna fly
The
out of a
basement
windshield.
doesn't-
Okay,
the basement
let's go to the
doesn't
basement.
The
He's
basement.
He's got a really good
Be
point.
careful walking
Fuck it.
down the stairs.
Basement doesn't
Don't
work,
hug the
guys.
wall.
Basement
Apparently,
doesn't-
the basement doesn't work.
Basement doesn't work.
it echoes through the walls and goes all the way to the roof.
Why don't we just go somewhere near the oil fields? It's like right here or some shit.
Hey, let's just talk right here. No one's gonna be on the roof.
Alright.
The top of Maze Bank. Can you even go up there anymore?
I say Life Invader.
No.
It has a nice office.
There's
We're
two
going
public.
to start here. So this is the first of what we are considering a all hands
Oh,
meeting
God.
with as many people who are awake. On behalf of myself and the board,
I'm
welcome
gonna go outside
everyone.
and just check.
Paranoia is striking.
Yeah, we need to hire somebody to sit on the roof.
He just got shot, man. Of course he's paranoid.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah,
the
you
fuck?
get shot.
I got people that can
Um,
call for that, by the way, just to watch, look over.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Well, we
If
have a
you can
couple
call
orders of
somebody, do it.
business. We're gonna call someone to watch the roof.
Yeah.
You just look over just in case, right? Better safe than sorry, no?
All the death.
Okay, everyone, SIM cards out and/or your phone is in your backpack. The board is going to be addressing a few things. First of all, welcome everyone. Great to see you all. Lovely shining faces.
Good afternoon.
So, a couple things. Welcome to this broader operation. As a sort of definition of what we are trying to do, we at the company are looking to achieve profit and progress. A new form of organization within the city that seeks to, find ways of taking a lot of the government invested money
Fuck,
that
the
came
cooldown
to
is
Los
done.
Santos after the collapse. We're looking for ways to reappropriate that money and have it here for our domestic business. A business which, as you all know, encompasses many sorts of work. Some of it clean, some of it a little bit less clean. To better help differentiate how our work is done, I, myself, Mickey Sinclair, will be leading the clean business front with the excellent help of our... Is your title still intern, technically, Breckers?
No. He's assistant to all regional managers.
Oh, the assistant to all regional managers. Beverly Breckers, ladies and gentlemen. Breckers, if you'd like to introduce yourself briefly. Breckers, that's you. Breckers.
Typical.
Yep, passing the ball to you, Breckers.
Typical.
Oh,
Trash.
sorry. Yes, right. So
I said that he gave to. I said trash.
Breckers, you're fumbling right now.
Alright.
This is like when your teacher calls on you in the
Oh my
class and you're not
God.
fucking paying attention.
Karma
What are you
on
doing?
Breakers chat.
Come
My
on.
microphone.
Floor is
I
yours.
was paying
Breckers,
so much
introduce
attention,
yourself.
but I had to think really hard about having to take quickest, just the
breathe,
quickest.
breathe.
Okay.
While
all right.
Breckers thinks of his introduction,
Oh,
some of
I'm
the main-
Beverly Brecker.
Hmm.
I'm well, I guess my title's still intern, but cooler now. Yeah. What that's.
what a riveting introduction, Breckers. I'm going to let you have a second chance of that later.
Thanks.
Now, the goal of this meeting is just to kind of get everyone on the same page. My favorite word that we will use at the company is what I like to call alignment. Alignment means that we're all on the same page and know exactly what we're trying to accomplish. So for the sake of this alignment, some brief things in terms of what we're doing with the company that we want to update you all on. As many of you have now seen, our biggest sort of advantage that we operate from is a massive Buttcoin farm, which we then use to operate on the various markets to purchase things that sometimes we can sell, things that sometimes we can well just take for
It's
ourselves.
gonna work. Chat is gonna all work. Okay.
Board members, myself, Raymond Romanoff, Benji Ramos, and OTT. We have now separated the business a little bit more into having a middle management, which we are calling project managers. These individuals will be in charge of certain projects. I'll use one of them as an example. Our good friend KJ here. Well, let's just say KJ is in charge of pharmaceuticals. And yeah, he'll have various newly hired assets
Look at the eyes.
who work underneath him. So the goal of this
Oh,
meeting
that's
is to
kinda
make sure
tight.
everyone
That's
is
kinda dope.
aligned on the overall
Yo.
structure of the company, what sorts of projects everyone is working on. And then lastly, to cover for this meeting, and this is the bad news that I have to deliver to you all. We need you guys to start investing in your own 401ks. Now, the 401k program is similar to the quota.
Yay!
It will
Time
be
for y'all
weekly
to
payments
pay up.
from all members of the company
Oof.
to invest in your retirement fund.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking, what it is money from all of you every week, basically so that we can expand operations.
What do you
might
say,
be like,
Cal?
why am I?
Nothing.
You might be
That's
asking yourself, why am I working for an organization, but having to pay to work for that organization? It's an investment, ladies and gentlemen. You think I'm rolling around in money? No, all of my money goes back into this very operation. That investment will give you access to new technology, new equipment, and new opportunities.
And protection.
Protection.
Asterisks
Realistically
on
though,
the protection,
we're
by the
not
way.
trying to, trying to fuck over your guys' own side projects, whatever you have going on in your personal life. If you want to buy a car, get a house,
This is
etc.
so
We're not trying
bad.
to, break your
This
bank.
is
But
so
the 4 board
bad.
members
We're
can't do it
so
alone.
fucked.
Oh, and it will cover
We're
medical
so
insurance.
fucked.
I'm also our in-house doctor. Oh, and I'll cover legal insurance. I'm our in-house attorney. So you get a lot of benefits. I'm going to be honest.
I
And
mean, it
dental.
helps us too, guys. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we're going to be in need of that type of financial. When everyone brings their money together, guys, and we're able to, get certain goals done, it's going to help everyone out here. And I'm sure that everyone realizes that. And 5K a week isn't that much if you truly think about it. But when you add it all together with, I don't know, 10 to 15 people, that's a lot of money. And there's a lot of things we can do with that. And trust me when I say that you guys will get your benefits out of it.
Yeah, and if you feel like you're not getting your benefits, just speak up to either upper management or one of the board members, and we'll address your concerns.
And a bullet
This
will
is
be put in your
honestly
head.
just to keep the infrastructure going, so we continue to build up. I think the majority of you guys have seen our mining operation that's both downstairs and here on this floor. It isn't cheap, and for just 4 of us to continue to keep doing it at this rate, it's very, very
Okay,
challenging.
I gotta lock in.
And
Serious
since
meeting
we
phase.
have so many people together,
Serious meeting
a
phase.
small injection of 5K a head is gonna pay dividends to this company in more ways than one. Now, with that being said, if you cannot be around in the city, you haven't made any money, we will of course make exceptions. It's not like, if you don't pay this money, you're out. But we expect everybody, if you're around and you are working, 5K a week every 7 days is fucking nothing. It's a drop in the bucket. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
I will pause on this because we did just drop this sort of news on all of you on assets and project managers. If any of you have any questions, this is a safe space. You can now speak and ask your questions. Go ahead.
I got a question. Oh, Swan first.
Hey, go ahead.
All right. What about when the accounts to business deals when it comes to that? Like obviously, for example, you guys get cheaper mats from me.
Oh, you're asking, does that cut into the 5K?
Yeah, and also starting the past couple of days, I've been getting really cheap lockpicks recently. So if you guys ever need lockpicks, I also can get them on hand on deck.
To be honest, I do think it should be separate because I think all of us contribute things. Let's be honest, guys. We are all part of the company. Everyone standing in this room is a defining member of the company in the foreseeable future. We are going to do another intern wave. We're going to be doing a bunch of events, everything like that. Everyone here will be helping lead that and be a part of the group that's the main.
Bravo, Dragon.
So just so you guys know, you're already established. I think if we all bring our finances together, it helps the group as a whole. And I think you guys can all agree with that. And I know that everyone here is also going to benefit the group in their own individual ways. Like you said, cheaper materials, more butt coin production, people doing pharmaceuticals. So everyone's already in this group doing stuff for the company. We're just adding for a little bit more on top so that we can get to our goals quicker.
I think to make everything clear as well. So for the contributions to your 503K, the main objective of that
401k.
401k. Sorry.
Are we gonna call it a 503k? Ooh, I like that.
The main reason we have that, ladies and gents, is because we're trying to make sure that we are constantly progressing, and the benefits of whatever we gain, you will have access to that at some point after the board and upper management clear it up. I think, Dragon, when it comes to what you're saying, the business deals and various things that you might be getting for the company, that shows your ability in another sense. So in the future, if there's a project that we might need you to lead, and there's, we need people that are keen on gaining us an advantage, they know how to make out business deals, you're easily ahead of the pack because you've already shown that you can go get out there and get it by yourself without being told to. So, I think keeping everybody investing the same amount of money just keeps things clear, and everything else that you do is just going to be a bonus on top of the cake, right? Is that clear, Dragon?
Thoughts, Dragon? Are you okay with that?
Okay. It was just more like just. I think that's good, actually.
Okay.
The
I think
reality
you can
is,
agree that other people are doing a lot of stuff too right now for the company, right? And
Dragon been arcing up a little bit.
listen. I'll throw myself under the bus here and say something. We, in this operation, we are a different sort of operation. I know many of you come from maybe some hard life on the streets, the South Side. You're gangsters. No longer. Some of us were just aspiring, businessmen and women who now are trying to form together into business. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you offer. We all have something to give. And what I mean by this, Dragon, and to anyone else asking, is that many of you are going to provide more, let's just say material things to the company, whereas someone like myself, well, comparing me to the other board members, I don't really provide as much of the material things. But what I do provide is yapping. And Breckers, as a reflection of that, also provides yapping. And you might think that that is useless when it comes to all manner of materials, money, lockpicks. But think about the intern program. Think about our upcoming. Ooh, I get to tell you guys about this. Think about My Criminal Academia, our upcoming crime school series that we're going to be hosting next week. These are the sorts of ideas I cook up, and that's what I help with the company. Some people help in different ways. Sometimes it's going to seem like people are offering more material stuff. Sometimes it's more in the form of pure yapping. But we all contribute in our own unique ways, and it's by bringing different things to the table that we achieve our strength. Thank you so much.
So what's next?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Who's going to be keeping track of it?
Mickey.
Mickey.
Breckers.
Yes. And
okay, that's fine.
also, we have discussed tentatively that we are going to be creating an email chain for the company so that everybody knows who everybody is. We will be able to, keep track of some things. Don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but just know
we voted already on the inside
internally, and we are working on something just so that communication can be there.
And just to make it clear, chat, the money that comes from them
already has
should not be used on like cars and shit. That's just dirty. It should be
clear, one of
used
the
on
biggest
like
reasons we're doing that is
the progression. You know what
time
I mean?
zones, since we operate 24/7.
Like I know,
and
like,
also
don't get me
varying
wrong.
train
Like I
tickets.
want to scam too, but
Correct.
it should be used on progression for the whole group.
That's the biggest reason. Because I know not everyone. I
The
think we
second
all
somebody
realize
buys a
not
car,
everyone will be able to.
that
do
shit gonna
every
spread like a
meeting, but we're gonna
virus.
Try, getting you guys involved as much as we can.
When it comes to the money,
Yes.
who do we deposit it to?
Mickey, do you want to take care of that? Do you want me to take care of that? Because I can still take care of that too.
We'll do me, and we'll probably just do my. We'll just do direct transfer probably.
Until we get a business up.
Yeah.
Obviously, we will actually have a business, and then we'll be able to. Everybody will have that account, and certain individuals be able to have access to it, be able to see it, so on and so forth. But as of right now, we have
Stay in your lane,
limitations.
you hoarder.
But that will come as soon as it's ready and
That
available
is
for us.
crazy from y'all, bro.
I have a question about that actually. Now you kind of like brought it up. On paper, who's going to be, I guess, the owner of that business with
Mickey.
the new
Mickey.
legislation?
With the new
Mickey.
legislation, it will likely be me on business, the one on record owning the business, and then. I can't stop.
There's too much salt on your time.
I'm
Calm
so
down.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's stressed.
All right. I don't know why you caught me mid bite. Yeah, we'll see what people then are officially on the business. For instance, Breckers will certainly be. It might just be the smaller kind of clean division that's on the business.
Have we, Mickey? Have we announced the manager positions yet, or anything like that?
No, Ray. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, we're gonna go into
Just
the next
kidding,
section.
Benji. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Well, I have a question first, though, before we
Sure.
move on from this topic. And be honest
Just
with
kidding,
you.
OTT. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Yeah, KJ,
Sure,
go for it.
KJ, why don't you speak? Yeah.
All right. So, first of all, you said $5,000, yeah?
That's correct.
That is
Correct.
from.
We
every
can choose a day.
management That's here. Like, it's not from the boys as well who work with us. Am I correct?
That's a good question. I would say anyone who considers themselves in the company.
In the company. So,
Yes, there you go.
so all this big speech about where the money goes, it doesn't matter because everything we do on a daily basis is for the company. So if the company need money, we help out.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's all there is to it. This is kind of just an extra
So
like
the
a way
money
to push the money forward.
So, yeah, so the money is going into the company and out from the company as well when we need stuff. Am I correct?
Exactly.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Correct. And guys, this isn't indefinite, okay? This is until we get on our feet. We have some businesses and operations that are running smoothly, and we have that constant cash injection going in. But for the foreseeable future, it's $5K a week. You guys can do one grime run, fucking G6 for an hour. It's not a lot. It's 5K in 7 days. It's, it's not 10, 20, 50K a week. It's 5.
It's
We will
not
manage.
a
And
gang
if it's a
tax,
huge
you
problem,
fucks.
just bring it to it in private. We'll have a conversation. It's all good. All right?
Exactly.
I am for paying the fund, but I think funds are always end up being toxic as fuck. I'm gonna be honest, dog.
I might be true, but for this type of organization, I don't think it will be, because we have an actual
Okay.
proper structure and stuff like that, and we have
All right.
goals that we can spend the money on immediately. Let's just say this: for
If
every
it's actually
single
an
board
issue,
member,
I'll also say this. I'll speak with all of you. I'm the one who is going to run the program. I'll speak with anyone
never say it was a game
individually
plan.
if you have feedback about it. And how about this? We trial it for 2 weeks. And at
All
the
right,
end of the 2 weeks, I'm going to ask you guys how it goes, and we'll decide what to do from there. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I
funds always
think
become
that
this
sounds
thing
much
where
better,
like
yeah.
people look down on others, people talk shit behind others' back because someone didn't pay the full fund, but they had a good reason with you, and then I don't know.
I think
Maybe I have
everybody
bad
should worry
experience.
about themselves.
Real and
I-
true,
I-
but,
I
but
agree
it's
with you.
humans.
Just watching other people's pockets and pointing fingers, all this other shit. We don't do that here in the company. And if you do that shit, you're fired.
I'm
I
gonna
don't give
call
a
people
fuck
out
who
if
you
I see
are.
that too, Doc.
Straight up. It's bullshit, it's toxic, and it's dumb.
All
In
right.
fact, I
We are
would even
all
say
working
that
together.
I would even say that all 401 retirement payments made to me are, in that sense, confidential, as in it's not to be discussed with anyone else. I handle it.
okay, there we go. Also, I want to quickly say this, guys. If anyone has any concerns about it, I can already personally vouch that even the board members themselves are investing nearly every single dollar that we're getting back into assets that will support the entire company. I'm talking about the racks. I'm talking about other investments and the such. We don't mindlessly spend our money right now, which is good.
My children.
We are doing things that will benefit the group.
Yeah.
And trust me when I say it will be worth in the long run. We have ways to onboard you guys onto things that you're interested in doing. We have plans. Trust me, Mickey is cooking. He wants to get you all involved, and so do we.
Exactly, guys.
Very well said.
It will be very clear what happens to individuals that are unable to invest in their 503ks, okay? For example, we go for a picnic. Don't complain if you're eating a sandwich while the others are eating a burger. Okay?
Yeah, I think it'll be helpful to.
Isn't a burger a sandwich?
Shut the fuck up.
It is.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a great analogy. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm all
That's
for
very
it. I
aggressive.
just like I think we should like almost like we're going to like a new relationship. We should just put our boundaries up and air things out if you have any.
Yeah, that's why
issues.
everybody
You
should
mean
speak
put your
up.
you mean put your
That's
boundaries
why I'm
down.
speaking up.
Yep.
Put
Well,
it
and,
down.
and,
Put it down.
and
Figure out
speaking
the-
up
where the
means
money's
in
going
meeting
to.
settings, but also in, if you'd rather do it, you can also just talk to any of us individually. Sometimes,
Yeah. And KJ, your question about the boys that are working on the field and stuff. We're gonna have a little project manager meeting right after this one. Okay?
Yeah. No,
Speaking
I'm
of project managers, nice alley-oop.
I
You
can
wanna
start with
cover
this. Sure. Guys, so we have been putting a lot of thoughts into regional manage. Are we doing project managers? Yeah, we're doing project managers. We've been putting a lot of thoughts into project managers that run a little bit more of the, I guess you could say, hours that even we're not awake, or that you guys can go to and relay things to us even when we're not awake, etc. It's like a better information at work, and we have each board member is able to choose at least one person to help out with things, and we have those people here today. Does anyone else want to take it away? Benji, OTT. Mickey?
You can introduce one. One of each. Why
Okay.
not? Perfect.
Unfortunately, Perez is not here right now, but Perez has shown a lot of interest and a lot of obviously care for the company, wants us to grow a lot, and he has been elected forward as one of the project managers for the company. Unfortunately, like I said, he's not here, but he's going to help run your day-to-day operations. He's going to be your person that you could go to. He can help run, obviously, finances and such in the stead of the board members.
All right.
Does everyone,
Second,
you guys all know Benji, right? Or sorry, you all know Perez, right?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
we
was
know.
Ray Ray's right-hand man, I think, or one of them back in the day.
Like left-hand man, but yeah.
Left hand. Okay.
He also lives across the street with us.
Yes, he
for
lives in the
anyone
home,
that doesn't
definitely.
know.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll introduce mine. It is Sly. He was my actual right-hand man in the old BSK days. Sly is good at many, many things. He will also be helping out in a manager position. Yeah, that is Sly. If anybody needs him, get his phone number, all that stuff. And yeah, you'll be seeing lots of him.
All right. And I think some of you might have been able to meet KJ, but obviously he's been dealing with pharmaceuticals in Sandy, so his presence might not be very prominent here in the south side or when we're not out in the field in the city. But KJ will also be one of our project managers, and he is currently heading our efforts up in Sandy Shores when it comes to pharmaceuticals. I think one more thing I think we forgot to mention earlier, but it's probably going to be, talked about even further. There's going to be one more, I think, provisionary project manager, but and that's in terms of materials acquisition and whatnot. It's going to be Dragon. But the whole point of having these project managers, guys, is that I want you to understand something. They're all very respected in the city, and we're kind of in that moment where we need them to sort of introduce the new assets that we have. So when we have interns in the future, when we have more assets, they're not going to just be bullied or put into the ground, and people like KJ, Sly, and Perez will be there to make sure that you guys are respected and you can continue to do business. Yeah, is that clear?
Correct. And if there's yes,
Sounds good.
and if there's any assets here that particularly like a certain part of business, whether that is the legit side, the pharmaceutical side, the more on the securities division, just speak up and we'll make sure that you get partnered up with the right manager to make sure that we can find a position that you feel comfortable with and that you can do the things that you're interested in personally. It's up to you to let us know where you want to be and what area that you want to focus on.
This is Archie.
Oh, and last but not least, project manager Beverly Breckers. Breckers, are you finally able to do an introduction for yourself now? The man of the hour, Breckers, everyone.
Yeah. Hi.
You bum.
I'm project manager. I manage the projects. That's what I do. Yep. I do
Hey,
it well.
Breckers, we'll work on that.
Okay.
Breckers will be working very closely alongside me to manage the business development, the clean side of things, where we run various programs that have sort of two goals. One, hopefully make us some fucking money. Actually, I guess three goals. Two, help us develop some of our business chops, because a lot of business chops can also help us in the the other projects that we run.
I miss 014.
And
The-
three,
the
it's,
robot
helps
breakers,
us
that's
to
just the
establish
better
good
breakers.
connections and good faith within the city. We recently wrapped up the
Know what I mean, chat?
Valentine's Cupid effort that we did, which actually raised a decent
The
amount
girls
of
in
money.
upper management.
But more importantly, spread goodwill throughout the city by
Okay, that's
delivering
not true.
Valentine's notes to a bunch of people and causing a bunch of people to toxically try to vie for first place on Riz Rivals.
Oh, Mickey, please remind me. I have some cash I need to take out for you.
Okay.
From that.
Thank you so much.
Oh, we have a lot of cash right now from the Riz Rivals.
Well, I got some payments that I just have to.
Fucking rave.
Okay, I feel like I should introduce myself properly.
Go
So,
ahead.
my name is Malcolm Jenkins. Nobody knows me as that, and there's a reason for that. I don't really go by that name as much. I'm just saying
Mr.
it just in
Jenkins, could
case I
you
have to.
speak up, actually?
Is it better?
Much better.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Malcolm Jenkins. I don't go by that. Better known as Sly. I used to be a part of BSK back in the day on the OTT. I live on Fudge with a lot of ex-BSK
Why is he
members.
suddenly doing
We all
an
hold it down
intro?
together,
That's
we
so
all do
cute.
shit
Yeah.
together. So I want to
Why
make
is
it
this-
clear that I am 100% invested in this. I am dedicated to this.
So
But
cute.
I also have people behind me that I'm looking out for as well. And obviously, me being here with you guys, I want them to feel as though I'm still there with them and everything. And I also want them to be included in a lot of things. So I will be for English sometimes, delegating tasks to them. If I have certain tasks, I'll be having them handle certain things for me. Basically, we've been helping the company for some bit already. So I think this will just solidify the relationship a bit more with these guys. They're loyal to the core, to me, to OTT, and I really do hope you guys meet them soon.
Well said.
Fuck, it's the first day of class. Like, get the.
That's my boy.
Cute. That was cute, man.
No,
No, I feel like I know you
love
very
that,
well.
and I realize some people, because of when people are around, time zones, etc. Not everyone here does know each other. So, barring the board members, who hopefully we don't have to introduce, can we go around and everyone introduce themselves?
Yeah,
clockwise from Sly, I guess.
Why don't we start? Yeah, let's start with Dragon.
We'll go KJ. KJ, I guess, did introduce himself. So following KJ, unless you want to say
Trust me,
more. and then
KJ should be last, Mickey.
KJ, can you move so I can see you? I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, Dragon, you're
Didn't
up.
you guys just throw something?
I
by the way?
guess so.
Like I heard someone throw something outside.
I
Also,
checked
boys and
the
girls,
roof
my name is
twice.
Dragon Rush. As most of you guys may know me, I am kind of the mature guy,
Oh
around these days. I get
No
a transfer
wonder
wedding
I
every single
laughed
day.
yesterday.
But
Chat.
I used
Sorry,
to
I'm
be
muting for a second. Adam got a toy yesterday. It was called Dragonoid, and he kept on saying Dragonoid. Oh, no wonder that
And-
was funny to me.
I used to be part of, I guess, good old Rust side, hanging out with Mr. Romanov all the time back in the day.
That's right.
That was actually a thing, Russ side.
Yeah.
Fucking
we,
hand-holding motherfuckers.
we hit in the line. It's a pretty strong one. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the
Of
hell,
course you did.
man?
Sorry.
You dominated.
OTT, stop.
It's okay. No one loved your group enough to be with you, OTT.
Oh, okay,
whoa,
Ray, take it
whoa,
easy, Ray.
whoa,
All right,
whoa,
Ray.
whoa.
All right.
Whoa, calm down, guys. What the fuck?
Cámate, por favor.
Don't
Okay.
do it. I'm just teasing. my friend.
But other than that,
What the
as both
fuck?
Benji, KJ, and Ray made him known, and hopefully, the more you guys get to know me, the more you guys notice that I'm probably the most loyal motherfucker there is. If
Cap.
one of you guys need help, what do you mean cap?
I'm joking. I'm
Motherfucker,
joking.
I
I can't go.
What the hell?
Go.
But if you guys ever need help, I don't care what it is. If it turns for hacking, for security,
shit,
for business,
fucking
whatever,
Cap.
let me know. I'm always down to be there.
Shut the fuck up, Super Chimpo. Bro, y'all roasting my car. I swear to
But other
God,
than
bro.
that, hopefully, the more we proceed into growing the company and growing ourselves as well, we can all, get to hang out with each other like almost every other day or every day,
Benji giving Dragon too much shit. I'm sorry, bro.
Well said, Dragon. Welcome
Good shit,
aboard, Dragon.
Dragon.
You a team player, Dragon. We love you.
Thank you, baby.
Freya.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh no, Freya, you're up. That's what.
Oh,
Freya.
sorry.
Freya, that's
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I am an aspiring hacker, so that's kind of like what I've been dabbling in right now. I've been working hard at trying to learn all the hacks. I've been practicing daily on both roof running and especially lockpicking for vaults and cars and anything you need. So if you need anyone to, get you a car, just let me know. I will also be working on hacking on computers in the future. Right now, I just need to get a new manicure, but we'll get that fixed in just a day or two.
Hey, I think your nails look great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Archie.
Next.
Hey, I'm Archie Archer. I'm running for the Civilian Oversight Council for the city. Hopefully bring some political power to the company.
Mark them boys. I know.
I
we
work
need to
on the
get them.
business side with Mr. Mickey and Wreckers. And I was part of the Valentine's
Archie is such a
fresh
W. at
sales,
this
and we
business,
did
yeah.
pretty good with that.
He's so nice.
And I'm
Such
here
a
if you ever
W.
need me. I'm always in the yellow pages, and I'll work a job that won't get me in too much trouble because of the council position, but I'll always be there for you.
Thank you, Archie.
Absolutely.
I'm Cal Matt, ex-BSK for 2 years, blooded in, AK Ward. I used to be a war general for BSK. What am I now? Oh, I'm the dead ass guy, real and true.
Can
That's
you
actually-
state your full title, please?
Yeah, Director of Emergency Asset Defense or Strategic Security, aka Deadass.
I love it.
Honestly, I just been working my dick off at G6 until I catch a felony. Then I'm gonna move on to whatever, like, probably sanitation with Dragon and OTT.
Oh hell
That's where
yeah!
I'm at. Archie and I just bought a house in Mirror Park. We're setting it up. We also plan to have racks and computers to hopefully fund more buckcoin into the company later on.
My man.
Exactly, Cal. Be part of
My
DMD.
man.
Dumb
True.
Scissor Dragons, baby.
You guys are
And,
welcome to the house anytime too, by the way.
Real.
Deadass.
Oh, likewise with the house across the street. Anyone's here is invited, no matter what.
Our neighbors are the union, though. There's a lot of like animosity between us, but yeah, I think that's it for me, dog. Oh, I'm always a phone call away. I think some people here know that. Like, I tell everyone that, but I don't think they actually believe me. But unless I'm super busy, I drop everything and I'll be right there for you in a moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cal's position of dead ass and his ability to. Can you state the full title again, Cal?
Sure. Director of Emergency Asset Defense and Strategic Security.
Yeah, that emergency asset defense. Cal has been critical. If you're in a fucking tight pinch, give him a call. He'll get you out of there.
Real intro.
In a
deadass.
Glendale.
In a Glendale.
Breckers, are you finally ready to make an introduction, Breckers?
Beverly Breckers! That's
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh, someone
yeah,
woke
yeah.
up.
Okay.
Someone woke up. Jeez.
Holy.
I've never
fucking
seen him
hell.
move that fast before.
Oh.
All right.
Anyways, sorry. I do a little bit of everything. You know who I am, probably. Or if you don't, just call me. I'm sure you will at some point. Cool.
Damn.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
it.
Breckers was
it.
the blueprint. Breckers was the
Holy
blueprint, by the way,
trash
for the
intro.
intern program.
What? Well, it was better than anything 014 would have come up with.
No.
014.
The fuck
you
is
didn't.
Intern 014 is a artificial intern in AI. It's a robot that we developed in partnership with the Niseko Labs. It's currently under maintenance right now, but if any of you guys need something like just, I don't know, like literally just a fucking useless body to run jobs with, give me a call and I can boot up 014 to run work with you. It's literally a robot.
Damn.
It's just, it looks like a person. It actually looks kind of like Breckers. It was modeled after him, and yeah, it's a artificial intern that will. Oh, it can't kill
Uglier
people.
version of
Well,
me. Uglier.
okay,
I
it
love
can't
you.
kill people, and you can't command it to kill
I love
people.
you.
But I'm waiting for people to try to find the workarounds to the positronic brain because there are some
Absolutely.
special
Hack it.
ways to get it to.
My nephew
Oh, it is
said-
hackable.
Yeah.
No one's actually tried yet.
Well, maybe
but it
Sounds
is
like a
hackable.
challenge.
On that. She is.
Can it
getting good.
defend?
Well, it's 4 laws safe. Law number 1 is it can't hurt people. Law number 2 is that it must listen to the commands.
I
of
love people that are sub IP.
law
IV.
number 3 is that it must preserve its own bodily existence. Law number 4 is it cannot ERP. Those laws are stacked in
Oh.
order of priority.
I wish we had that law for everybody.
But for instance,
Oh my
Sure.
god, you're
if
so
you
right.
tell the
I
robot
miss
to
her.
just jump
Where's
off
Raymond?
a cliff, it might not listen to you because the third law will try to conflict with the second law. That makes sense.
Okay, but is it programmable to who it listens to?
It listens to company board members or whoever has contracted it for the day. So if you tell it
Freya's
to
right
run in a
next to you.
circle, it'll run in a circle. If you tell it to pick up trash, it'll pick up trash.
Perfect.
It'll do anything.
Thank you, Mickey, by the way.
I think it's Swan's
Thank
turn.
you.
Swan,
Mickey,
you're up.
Mickey reminded me that I need to text her. So
I know I miss her, dog.
I'm Swan. Worked with a part
Speak
of the
up, Swan.
intern program.
Swan, can you speak up?
I am. Worked with a couple of interns during the program. Done security with the former mayor, Mr. Sinclair, and now with the present mayor, Maximilian Thoroughbred. You may have heard of my Smash Club, where people just participate to Smash and people watch the Smash. Stuff like that. At the moment, it's legal, but who knows how it'll go the future. I mean, you can still continue it even if it's not legal. I help people get connected if there's something you're looking for, want to find out.
She
I
reminds
help
me of
you
that.
if you help me.
Who remembers
The
Daria?
company does. So I kind of do my own thing, but if you need me, I might be there. I'm all around, you know. Tend to stick my thumbs in all pies. I'm not at the point where I'm
I did
willing
participate.
to
I got
put anyone
fucking.
down for anyone here yet.
I got headbutted.
Real.
Yeah, I was just saying, I
True.
don't think, to be fair, this is, as an organization and operation, we shouldn't be, I'm not going to, you know,
Bro, shut up,
let's say
bro.
someone comes up and insults me. I don't expect Beverly Breckers to pull out the fucking gat and clap back, brat, brat, you know, and fucking, I don't know. I don't want to see Breckers blacked out driving around the fucking South Side is what I'm saying. So
Is that?
let's,
Someone's at the door.
oh,
Female, red hair. Is it?
It'd be kind of cool to see
Ari?
Breckers.
Could be
blacked
Ari
out.
drop.
Oh god.
Sorry, sorry. Sorry.
God, she's gonna sound clueless. Watch. What's going on here, guys?
Ray, don't stab her, Ray.
You.
Oh, if you're gonna rap, stab me.
You think it's okay to be late?
Oh God.
I'm sorry. You know, I just woke up and I've been working really hard on this.
And she's an hour late. I just realized.
What?
Okay. You changed and get over there quickly.
Wear something nice.
While Ari, you're going to need to do an introduction
nice.
in just a second while we're waiting for you to, you know, settle your thoughts and do an introduction to everyone here.
Yeah.
A couple things. We don't have official policies, but I'll just say this. We're not a fucking Southside gang. Let's not operate as one. As an example, it's a little release. A company member, I'm not going to say who, was involved in a little social media fiasco, a little exchange on Twitter. Now, this company member actually did nothing wrong. They actually did this correctly by the books.
Here we go.
Twatter beef, totally fine. The other party, in response to the aforementioned Twatter beef, accosted said member of the company. So here's a great example and a good guiding thing to go by. If you're talking shit on
Chat,
Twatter,
I'm telling you.
don't go and fucking shoot someone. Just keep it on Twatter.
Wait, that's what
Don't be-
happened?
Agree.
I thought that's what you do. You turn Twitter fingers into.
No, Twitter fingers do not
See?
turn into
Second
trigger
Ari's here.
fingers, okay?
Huh? That's what happened?
All right.
So I hope I hope I'm getting this sort of gist across that, you know, I don't want us rolling around G-checking people, you know, swinging our dicks around, swinging our tits
Mike's
around,
right.
etc. You know, let's act with a bit of, you know, composure. That's all. And again,
Business is
you know,
taken care of.
listen, I'm not trying to expose this, but again, I actually praise the aforementioned company member who kept said dispute on Twatter and wish them a speedy recovery. Thank you so much.
All right. We got 2 more introductions that need to be done. It's Ari and then KJ. Ari, go.
Hi, I'm Ari. I've been hanging out in the sewers. The end.
Thank you very much, Ari. She doesn't do much, guys.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah. She's now a sewer rat. She has immunity
wow.
down there. She's built up the tolerance.
He loves me, Benji, the most one could ever love someone. That's how tight we are. We're besties, man.
Who are you talking about? The sewer king?
Yeah,
Fuck.
the ruler, not Rat King, the sewer, the ultimate, the end goal sewer boss.
So she can buy you
Huh.
moonshine distilleries if you ever need some.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, nice to know.
KJ, please.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm KJ, King of Sandy. I live in Sandy. I breed Sandy. I hold down the fucking turf in Sandy for the company. Basically, what I do, I push weed. A lot of weed. My history, basically, 2.5 years with the Vagos, 2 years, and the founder of Seaside. And now I'm here. And what you were talking about, you know, those Twitter shit, I hate it. But then again, if somebody comes up to me with an attitude, I give an attitude back. Easy as that. Doesn't need to be Southside for that. You know?
Holy giga chat, bro.
But yeah, that's me.
Thanks, KJ.
Deadass.
No offense, but why is it
Damn.
the same guy who keeps instigating the thing because it started with Ginger and now it started with. I'm presuming this is what happened this morning with OTT because I was reading it while I was down in the sewers.
Wow.
What are we
What?
talking
Does
about
this
right
guy
now?
have, like, beef or
I'm missing
something?
context.
I have no
What?
context.
I
water,
don't
it's
know.
water.
Whoa,
What is
whoa,
happening?
Marty
whoa.
shop it. Cool. Marty, that's just
Ari,
yeah.
Ari,
Whoa,
Ari,
whoa,
we're
we
not